Hey guys, Hat Guy with the picks. It is Thursday. What I think about right now is it's the most wonderful time of the year. NFL kickoff. I feel like a kid at Christmas once again. Running downstairs, trying to see what Santa left. That's what I feel like. I'm really excited for this season. And to be honest with you, you guys should be just excited also. Right now, so far, we're 5-1 in college football, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'm looking to go on a run in the NFL this year, bigger than I did last year, if that's possible. I'm definitely willing to put in the work, the time, the hours, the effort to find the smallest edge in each one of these games so that we can exploit it. And that's my goal. That is my goal. Guys, come on. It's the Bills. It's the Bills traveling to the Rams. This line opened up at the Rams -1. Right now it sits at Bills -2.5. This total opened up at 52.5. Right now it sits at 52. We're talking about the defending Super Bowl champions, Los Angeles Rams. They will be raising the championship banner tonight, while the odds-on favorite right now, the Buffalo Bills, will be watching and hoping that they get to do the same thing next year. The Rams are going to look a little bit different this year. No OBJ, no Von Miller. Actually, the Bills acquired Von Miller on an already absolute stacked defense. The Rams did pick up a stud on offense in Allen Robinson. Let's not forget that Allen Robinson is a stud. The problem is whenever you go and play for the Chicago Bears, they have a tendency to make you look a lot worse than what you really are. And Allen Robinson really is that borderline wide receiver 2. He could be a low-end wide receiver 1 by mid-season. He's definitely got all the talent. It's definitely going to be beneficial having the Triple Crown winner off to your left and Cooper Kupp also. And Rams will have the services of Cooper Kupp. We're going to get into that. But to be honest with you, I've listened to quite a few of these so-called, whatever you want to call them. To me, it's guys throwing darts at a dartboard and saying if it hits 50, it's this team. If it hits 20, it's that team. To be honest with you, I'm tired of hearing it. I can sit here and I can tell you about all the moves that happened in the offseason. I can give you all the trends for defending Super Bowl champions, playing their next game at home. I can give you all that stuff. And how much of that stuff is really going to matter tonight? I don't think much at all. You have the Buffalo Bills against the Los Angeles Rams. That's what we have. Trends are fun to look at. I'm trying to start a new trend. We're looking to start off 1-0, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. What I do know is that superstar secondary Trey White will not be available tonight for the Bills. He is still on the PUP list. He's expected to come off real soon. Do I think the Bills are going to miss his services tonight? Of course they are. But how much are they really going to miss him? I mean, the guys they brought in they're verified. They're legitimate. The Bills' defense is ranked number 1 overall for a reason. It's because they have the talent, they have the players, and they have some good experience underneath their belt also. Probably the biggest is the new offensive coordinator for the Bills, which is Ken Dorsey, taking over. I think the biggest advantage and the most important edge in this game overall, as I see, and you probably ain't going to hear this anywhere else, and if you do, I'd like to know where, but I think the biggest advantage comes in this game is Sean McVay's mind. Youngest to win a Super Bowl, youngest head, this kid, I call him a kid. Hell, he's younger than me. He's a mastermind on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And I think that's where the biggest edge comes in tonight. And it sounds like I'm leaning towards the Rams. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. He knows this year that he has a healthy Cam Akers. He knows that out the gate. But he also knows that he has a not 100% Matthew Stafford, which is going to be taking the snaps tonight. And in this game, I see Stafford handing off the ball to Akers and Henderson probably more than normal. Probably more than anyone thought of. And to support this pick even more, we have the best player in the NFL. And I'm just talking about the best player in the National Football League. And that player is Aaron Donald. We can debate, we can argue, we can pull straws, we can do whatever you want. Numbers and production does not lie. Scariest guy on the field? Ask Russell Wilson last year on Monday night how scary Aaron Donald can be. When he sat him on a shelf with a hand injury for a few weeks and came back and wasn't the same. That's the impact that this defensive player has. And believe me, he will be reaping havoc on the offensive line, Josh Allen, Singletary, or whatever three-headed monster that they want to give to in the backfield. Because that's the player Aaron Donald is. He's a game changer. And we all know that. This ain't nothing new. I just want to bring it up to make sure that we don't forget that. Because we can get lost in the sauce real quick with this Buffalo team. Paper, top to bottom, every box gets a check. They are the sexiest team in the NFL, bar none. They are. Josh Allen shot to the top of the ranks so fast. I don't think anybody could have seen that he was a mid-tier quarterback to QB1 out the gate. And I can agree with that. I can. Overall, I can't agree with that tonight. He will not look like a QB1 tonight. Yes, he will have his times. He will have his moments. Obviously, he's going to use his legs. Obviously, he's going to throw some yards. We know all this stuff. We know this stuff. I'm pretty sure the Bills' solution to the problem with Aaron Donald, and this is a funny solution, because if you got a DT clogging up the middle, you would think the solution would be to sneak out a couple tight ends, streak a couple guys. The solution here as a head coach is to put the ball in the running back's hands to see if we can exploit a crease so that we can get an extra second or a half second for Josh Allen on the next play to get a ball downfield. That's the real solution. And I see him handing off the ball more and more to Singletary. I can see Cook getting flanked out of the back. I can see the bigger back Moss getting the ball, trying to break this. Do I think it's going to work consistently? No, I don't. What I do expect to see in this game is I expect to see both defensive lines controlling this game. Both defensive lines controlling this game. It's going to turn into the clock rolling a little bit more and a little bit faster than what the coaches thought were going to happen. I can see more rushing attempts happening in this game. I know the trend for Super Bowl winners that play their next game at home. And it really is unbelievable, but I'm not buying into it. What I do see is, I see a good old chess match. And if you know chess like I know chess, most people tell you, because they like to follow trends rather than set trends, that you want to be a step ahead of your opponent. Well, chess isn't a game where you try to be a step ahead of your opponent. Chess is a game where you try to stay 2, 3 steps ahead of your opponent. And with these two head coaches, that's exactly what they're going to do tonight. They're going to volley, they're going to volley, they're going to volley, they're going to hold serve, they're going to hold serve. Someone's going to get broke, someone's going to get broke. It's going to happen. But it's not going to happen as much as the public thinks. And it's damn sure not going to happen as much as the point total that they put this up for. I'm not sure who wins this game. I'm not. The public tells you that the Bills win this game. The line opened up at Rams -1 and it sits at 2.5. All the money, 77% of the money at first came in on the Bills. We're getting some of a little bit of the back money coming in on the Rams now. I don't care who it goes on because I'm not on either side. I think it will be a very, very close game throughout. We're going to get a treat tonight. We're going to get, on paper, the best defense against the best defensive player and his group on the other side that he trusts and believes in. And obviously the edge that I see in this game is a defensive game more than offensive games. I think there will be more stops in this game rather than more points. I look for this to be a close, tough, fought game. When the scoreboard hits zeros, what I see the total staying under the 52. I didn't mean to drag this out as long as I did. Sometimes I get animated and I just go with it. I got a passion for this. I got a love for this. Obviously, you guys know what the play is. The play is take under 52. Now, I don't want you to go away from this video and be like, okay, I'm going with the Bills. I need you, regardless of what your head and heart is telling you, is to follow blind faith and listen to what I'm telling you. I've done all the work. I put them side by side. I've seen the personal matchups at each position. Trust me when I tell you, follow me. Follow me, follow me. Take the under tonight. Our football record right now is 5-1. Our NFL record is going to be 1-0. So we're going to go to 6-1 after tonight. And we're going to grow on that. And we're going to continue to use house money against house money. Investing and gambling. Guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support, the love, the comments, the subscription, everything. Please continue to do it. I want you to post this on all your social medias. I want you to show off what you got in your back pocket. Hell, you can even wait till tomorrow when this game's over. But you know what I'm going to do until I get back to you. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.